What's going on, everyone? It's Aseel Soueid from Diabetic Aesthetics. I'm going to be taking you all through a full day of eating. However, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you all exactly how I've been able to get shredded by eating only 2 meals a day. That's right. Only 2 meals a day. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out here. Watch the entire video to find out exactly how I do this. Now, before I begin, I want to quickly say that everybody has a different amount of calories that they need to eat to get to their goals. And when it comes to weight loss, the amount I eat will not necessarily work for you. So before you start mimicking exactly what I'm eating or exactly how much I'm eating, don't expect to get results from that. You have to understand how many calories and macros that you need to consume for yourself and for your own body. But for me personally, I need to hit, as of right now for my diet, to lose weight and be in a small deficit, I need to be at around 275 grams of carbs, 195 grams of protein, and 60 grams of fat, consisting of around 2,300 calories or so. So that is my goal to hit for the day. That is every single day. That's my intake. I'm trying to hit around that many calories with the macronutrients that I'm trying to hit. And exactly what I'll do is I'll wake up in the morning and I will fast. So I've been up since 9 in the morning and it's now 2:30 in the afternoon, and I haven't eaten a single thing since. I already made my first meal of the day, which I'll show you guys in just a second. But I practice intermittent fasting to where I push off my first meal of the day for the first few hours. I will have at least 16 hours where I haven't eaten yet, where I've been in a fasted state. So my last meal was at around 10 p.m. yesterday. So I've been fasted ever since then. And this for me makes dieting a whole lot easier because, you know, you don't wake up and just immediately consume 300, 400, 500 calories and it's like slash for the rest of your day. You know what I mean? Like early on in the morning, I don't like consuming calories in the morning and kind of like wasting my food intake because I'm not necessarily hungry, and intermittent fasting obviously has a lot of other benefits to it. More productivity, I'm more focused, and I'm just necessarily not too hungry in the morning, so it works perfectly for me. So I personally practice intermittent fasting. I won't eat for the first few hours of my day, and what I will do once I have my first meal of the day around like 2 or 3 p.m. it's gonna be a big one. I have around 1,000 calories or so, and then after around like a few hours, maybe around 6 or 7, I'll have a small snack, maybe like a granola bar, and then I'll just finish off my entire macros for the day at around like 9 or 10 p.m., which will consist of another like 1,000 to 1,200 calorie meal. And that's pretty much how I like to do it, guys. And lately I've been doing this whole 2 meals a day thing for the past like week and a half, maybe even almost 2 weeks, and it has seriously made dieting so effortless for me. I'm full all the time, I'm satisfied, and you know, I'm not like teasing myself with small meals. So doing 2 meals a day and with one small snack in between has been helping me out tremendously. So anyways, that's what I'd like to discuss first for the little bit of an intro of the video. Here is the first meal of the day. I already had it made, but what I got is just a turkey sandwich right over here. And it's just some 2 ounces or 4 ounces of turkey. So the 2 servings of turkey breast. And then I have some gluten-free bread over here. I have celiac disease, so I cannot eat gluten. And then I just put some vegetables in there for some more micronutrients and just to fill me up a little bit more. Got some tomatoes, some lettuce, and I'll personally put some mustard and ketchup for more flavoring. And that is course number 1. And then for the second course, I have these protein pancakes. I've already showed you guys how to make these in a previous video, but I am in love with these things, guys. Sometimes I'll even have them twice a day. Like for my second huge meal, I'll probably have these again. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today. I don't really plan out my foods, but typically I eat the same, but today you guys will see exactly what I eat. But yeah, I got 3 huge protein pancakes, a little bit of sugar-free syrup on top, only around 3 grams of carbs worth, and that is gonna wrap up the first meal of the day. Now the total macros that this meal consists of is 83 grams of protein, 112 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. So that totals 902 calories. And like I said, guys, I'm probably gonna hit the gym within an hour after this meal, and I won't have my next food intake probably till around 6 or 7, which will just be a granola bar. And then I'll push off, I guess, fast a little bit during like the evening, and then I'll have my next huge meal, which will round off my macros and calories today at around like 9:30, maybe 10 p.m. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you find it helpful. Try this out. I'm telling you, hear me out, see this video, try this concept. Maybe it'll work for you, especially people who are dieting on very low amounts of calories or people who are very deep into a diet. Some people are eating around like 2,100 calories, 2,000 calories, maybe even 1,800 or 1,900 calories. So if you're at that low of a consumption, eating tiny meals is not really gonna help you out. It's not gonna keep you sticking to your diet and keep you consistent. So this is something that I have found that has helped me out big time, just having having big meals and being very satisfied every time I sit to eat. Also, it's just a lot more productive. You don't have to cook all the time and just like waste a lot of time prepping meals. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my meal, and I will catch you all for the second meal of the day, or maybe for the snack in just a few hours. And then I'll catch you all for the second huge meal, which will be my final meal in a few hours. More like 8 hours. Alright, so it is currently 8:16 p.m. right now, and I haven't had anything to eat since I got back from the gym a few hours ago, and my workout was incredible, by the way. But yeah, nothing to eat, no post-workout meal, no little snack, just because I was really busy, had a lot to do, and that is the #1 key thing when it comes to doing this. This will work very well for you if you're a very busy person, you have a busy lifestyle. So in my case, it works perfectly because I always have a lot going on every day. So yeah, staying busy really helps. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and have one of these granola bars, 190 calories, 14 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. That'll pretty much hold me off till my last meal of the day, which will be in like an hour and a half at around 9:30 to 10. So yeah, that'll be like a 1,200 calorie meal, and I'll go to bed like feeling full, satisfied. It's gonna be awesome. But anyways, I will see you all for that meal in just a moment. By the way, for those of you wondering, my blood sugar was 124 before the granola bar, and I took 1 unit of insulin. Just thought I'd point that out there. Now I'll see you for the next meal. All right, so it is 9:50 p.m. Finally sitting down to my last and final meal of the day, and it's a freaking huge one, guys. I didn't realize how many calories I had left over for the end of the day, but here is my main dish. Got 325 grams of white rice, 10.5 ounces of cooked chicken breast, then 3 servings of steamed broccoli and 2 whole eggs on top. And I got some salsa and hot sauce and pepper kind of for some more flavoring. And then I have 2 servings of these Cape Cod chips. And actually here they are, here's the bag. This is 40% reduced fat chips. And they're really good, guys. They're still a little higher on the fat for being 40% reduced fat. I think it's 6 grams of fat a serving, 140 calories per serving. And I got 2 in here, but it's lower on the carbs, so kind of something that I needed to knock out my fat for the day. So I was craving something a little savory, a little salty, so these are perfect, and definitely recommend those. Try them out. But yeah, this is kind of like my diet, by the way. Notice I have my huge main dish, which is like whole foods based, very micronutrient dense. You know, got my veggies, my chicken, my rice, stuff like that, whole foods. And then I have my little fun food, something that I'm craving, which will either usually be this or like something like an ice cream bar or something like that. Eat whatever I'm craving for that day. But yeah, that's gonna be my meal. And the macros for this entire thing is 144 grams of carbs, 33 grams of fat, and 101 grams of protein, totaling of around 1,372 calories. So definitely a lot bigger than usual. Usually I'll evenly split my calories for my first meal, and then evenly split the rest of my calories for like my last meal of the day, which is around 9 or 10. So 2 to 3 p.m., around like 40 to 50% of my total calories for the end of the day, 40-50%. But today, I guess, kind of got pushed aside a little bit, which is fine because I'll go to bed very full, very satisfied, and it's gonna make my fast for the next day just that much easier. And just a few tips that will help you out when you're trying this out, the whole like 2 meals a day thing, keeping you satiated while you're fasting throughout the morning and the afternoon. Try drinking sparkling water. Lately, I've been drinking a lot of like lime or lemon flavored sparkling water, which has kind of been suppressing my appetite. And then also coffee or some kind of caffeine is definitely a huge appetite suppressant, but I wouldn't recommend going overboard with that. You don't want to drink more than like 2 coffees a day or like 2 monsters, you know what I mean? Even if they're 0 calories, guys, you don't want to just like overdo it on that. But yeah, man, sparkling water, something like that, maybe some tea, things that are gonna kind of help you get your mind away from food and fill your stomach up a little bit. But this is pretty much how I've been getting shredded, eating only 2 meals a day. which is crazy. And I've literally been dropping weight, guys. I could be eating 4 or 5 small meals, and this is gonna result in the same thing. You know what I mean? This is no magic. This diet, no magic. Intermittent fasting, it's not magic. Eating even just 1 meal a day, which I would not recommend, definitely, but 2 meals, 3 meals, whatever it may be, it's not magic. It's just hitting your caloric intake and your macronutrient goals, which is different for everybody. Hitting that daily, being consistent with it, you're gonna get to your goals and lose body fat as long as you're in a caloric deficit. This is just something that's like a strategy that makes dieting that much easier, you know what I mean? And it's been working for me, so go ahead, try it out if you're somebody who has a busy lifestyle, because remember, staying busy also helps big time with this kind of thing. So if you got a busy lifestyle and you have a problem with staying full or staying satiated on a diet because of not enough calories, try this out. I'm sure that it will help you big time. And I really hope you all enjoyed this, found it entertaining, found it helpful. If you did, please be sure to give the video a like, and don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget also to subscribe to my channel. Got a lot of helpful stuff coming, especially for all you shredders out there. Even if you're bulking, man, got a lot of entertaining vlogs and stuff like that that you'll enjoy. So anyways, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.